We are the Coin Boys, your average, everyday crypto bros. Also with
And chick.
gaming and tech
That's right.
and a chick. We have
That's
so
right.
many changes to this.
I know. We're a lot of things.
We gotta decide what this is now.
We are the most schizophrenic streaming show you will ever see.
That's right. 2 coin boys and a coin tomboy. That's
Yeah.
what I'm settled on.
Oh, I like
She's
that.
cool with it.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm
Thank
cool
you
with
so
that.
much for joining us. Again, we are the Coin Boys. I am your host, Daniel Gutierrez, at dgutierrez84 on Twitter. And to my left, we have...
And I'm Reanimator with an 8 on all of the social media and Twitch and
It's
everything.
an RHI.
Yeah,
Then an
RHI.
8 down the way.
And then an
It's-
8. I like it.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
it's very complex. It's,
It's pretty-
stupid, but it's
It's
caught
also
on.
a very good
I
password.
think it's clever.
Yeah, I can't change it now because it's caught on. Everybody was like, "That's too hard," and I'm like, "Well, too
Too
late."
late
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now you got to be a fan.
Yeah.
And I'm Aaron, aka Sanity, at Sanity Crypto on Twitter and the IG and all that good
Yes.
stuff.
Mm.
So,
Everywhere.
welcome, guys. Welcome back.
And of course, we are powered by Mobcrush, live in the Mobcrush studios in the world famous Santa Monica,
Yes.
California,
Pretty close to the pier.
where Forrest Gump stopped.
That's
That's my reference
Oh
to
my
Santa
God.
Monica. Got her.
Did-
We're gonna have a
Wait,
counter
stop.
one of
Didn't
these
he
days.
turn
we're gonna
around
get
in
her.
like the middle of Nevada or something?
Yeah, well, he stopped. Well, he got here and turned back around,
oh.
and then he just officially said,
He said,
"You know
"I
what?"
think I'm done.
I think I'm
running."
done now. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Which I think he was. So that's our Forrest Gump talk for the day. You can follow us at Coinboys Podcast on Twitter, on Instagram, basically everywhere. Follow us on Facebook. We're on Twitch. We're on D Live.
We're even on
We're-
LinkedIn.
We're on your grandma's heart monitor. It's gonna be great. Follow us.
Ooh.
Look,
I had
I
a-
wonder. There
It's
it is.
perfect.
There it
I had a
is.
dark joke there, but I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it
Sam
alone.
Proof is out. Andy is still doing his thing, helping stand up to cancer. You'll hear more about it tomorrow on the audio
He's
Coinbase
still
podcast.
producing the hell out of this show, though.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
And by all means, say hello on the chat here. We're checking it out as we take a look at it. But
Yes.
But how have you guys been? How was your week? I know I saw you guys over the weekend.
Yeah, got to catch up over the weekend. We were chatting about, Andy being busy and still producing the show and
Yeah.
still, because we're doing it live today. And then by Wednesday or Thursday, we'll have the edited version. They'll have more B-roll and stuff like that and a lot more visuals, which I love. But yeah, it was a good week. I mean, a lot of working. Got to dive into some games again. I'll go in deeper into when we talk about what we're playing, but I finally got some good time this week to play a little bit.
Cool.
I saw you relaxed a bit. It was
Thank
nice.
you.
It was so nice. I mean,
Been
you're
getting some
never
Xbox.
high strung. Like,
Ugh.
I've never seen you high strung, but I saw when you relaxed.
I'm telling when I'm high strung. Yeah, I know. So yeah, got some Xbox play, got some Switch play. Still was responsible enough at my normie job, all that good stuff. But it was a good week. Yeah, nothing eventful. I don't get to see movies, because 1-year-old.
How dare you?
I know, I know.
Yeah.
Co-parenting helps you see movies.
That's right. Have one out of wedlock, kids.
Yeah, that's how this works. If
And that's one
anything,
to
you've
grow on with
learned.
the Coin Boys.
Ree, where are you at?
Where am I at? Oh God, that's the
Wh-
question of
where
the
are
century.
you mentally right now? No, what did you do over the weekend?
Well, like this weekend, I hung out with you guys, obviously,
Nice.
for a big
Fun.
portion. Oh, I skated a lot. I skated
Oh,
a
cool.
whole
Where-
lot.
Saw
Like-
some videos of you skating. You shared. It's pretty cool. She's
Oh, thank
she's a
you.
badass on the old school roller skates, not the inline skates or the blades. The
Oh.
OG roller skates. She drops into the.
Do you do the
bowl
old
and
school
stuff.
disco?
I do the disco
roller
stuff, but I
boogie?
skate on half pipes and stuff.
Oh, on regular skates.
Yeah,
Yeah,
on roller
Dude,
skates.
she gets
yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Oh, that's ankle breaking right
So
there.
I skated for like 3 hours on Saturday
Ooh, good.
at Venice Beach, and it was a
Nice.
blast. The park wasn't as busy as usual, so it was really fun. I
That's
had a
actually
blast.
really nice.
No, it's really weird. This whole weekend, I went to several places that are usually busy on the weekends, and it was really wide open for me to do anything I needed to do at the time. So
Yeah.
slow weekend for everybody.
I think like tourism
back
is
to
now dying
school?
down
Oh,
because
yeah.
school's
Oh,
back
that's what it
in.
is. School's
Back to
coming back.
school,
Yeah.
tourism's chilling out.
I
Yeah,
forgot.
it's
All
gonna
the-
get nicer now in LA.
Oh yeah.
Traffic's gonna get crappier.
Yeah, that's true.
I saw scary movies or scary stories to tell in the dark.
Ooh.
What did you think
how
about that?
was
I've been hearing
it?
some
I've been
mixed
wondering.
stuff.
Here's the thing. I am a huge fan of the book. This is
Mm-hmm.
one of 4 books that I read in my life, and read a lot of.
Is Harry
picture
Potter in there
books.
too?
It is not. I
Oh.
have too many nightmare stories about Harry Potter. I will tell you.
For a guy that loves horror, this is
A little
funny.
bit, but yeah, no, that's the nightmares of Harry Potter. It's like, all too real. No, I love that book growing up, and I'm a huge fan of Guillermo del Toro.
Oh,
But
Oh
he's a
yeah.
producer.
Oh, That dude, I don't want to get inside that dude's
No,
head.
He's
my
so
eyes
That dude's
amazing.
dark as hell.
I think our heads are the same.
Uh,
I'm really
Pan's
happy.
Labyrinth was dark. Hellboy, but that was good. But
thought it
Pan's
was-
Labyrinth, oof.
I got to meet him
Man.
once. He's a very nice man. He was so close to doing a Justice League dark movie.
Oh, they wouldn't let
Ooh.
that happen though.
No, I was in there. I
It would
saw
have been so much.
It wasn't. They were pitching it to him.
Oh.
When I was security guard at DC, he came in there and like, when's your stuff gonna be here? He goes, hopefully soon, and all that stuff. And I saw like Dr. Fate's mask. I saw the ideas for Swamp Thing.
It would have been the first good DC movie since the first Superman.
It would have been great. No,
Hey,
1989.
Wonder Woman.
Batman, sir.
Wonder Woman
Oh,
was good.
Not too bad.
Wonder Woman was a 6 out of 10. It was just the best DC movie modern times. So everybody was like, it was amazing.
Thank you for not making it crappy. Yeah, no, there
I
was
know.
a
It
few
actually-
things-
That's a good point. I'll give you that, even though
They
I'm
followed
rolling my
Marvel's
eyes.
format of action, badass role, enough humor, little bit of romance resolution. And I mean, I know that's a generic one, but that's generally what the Marvel ones have been playing at. It was good. I will definitely give it that. And Keaton Batman was great.
That is
Is
my
king,
Batman.
is everything, is
I
life.
used to have to clean the Batmobile every day. That was my job.
That's a
The
security guard. Good.
1989. No, I was a tour guide prior to being a security guard. I moved left.
Renaissance
And-
man, Daniel Gutierrez.
I
Everyone.
can do it all.
That's right.
I cannot be a tour guide and I cannot be a security guard at the same time. But I cleaned that 1989 Batmobile as well as the Tumbler as well, the Batman.
Oh, right,
Begins one.
yeah.
Oh,
I
that's
felt
cool.
very honored every time. I was like, ah, nice.
It's your baby right there.
It was. And then I also got to play some games, which I'll be talking about soon.
Yeah, you're telling me. I'm
Um,
actually intrigued about one of the.
I'm
what you were
excited.
talking
I may do a Twitch stream, but I have really crappy internet at home. So it doesn't,
Yeah.
it doesn't really bode well for
Depends.
streaming.
You might be able to set like lower bit rate or something. I don't know.
You'll see me on like a Nokia.
I'll help you out.
3200.
Hit me up.
That's right. Yeah.
Hit me up. I'll help
Reza
you out.
Pro.
I don't know. Oh my god, all of my followers would laugh if they heard you call me a pro.
Resident professional right here.
She is our pro.
That's right.
But guys, thank you all so much for joining us. We're seeing you on the chat. Somebody said something about Sony announcing something.
Oh, that was
not long ago.
Ragtag. He said that Sony bought Insomniac.
Oh,
Oh snap!
that's just
Apparently,
brand
like an hour ago.
late breaking news.
Well, that is late breaking news, and I guess this is their response. Like, what can we throw money at? Because Microsoft stole Ninja.
Yeah.
We don't have anything. What are we gonna do? Buy something.
Anything. Insomniac. Oh, okay, fine.
It's like Bezos being bored, and he's like, "Let me buy Whole Foods."
I guess.
I know. That is pretty big news. No, man.
So we'll
thanks.
be probably reporting more on it next week when we figure out
Yeah.
exactly what's going on.
Let's
But
get
thank
the
you for that
deets on
information, Ragtag.
Yeah.
Thank you for the chat for bringing us late breaking news.
And
Yeah.
you know what? We had late breaking news. Let's have the news that we planned for with block news. Pew, pew. We're-
I'm pretty sure Andy hates
We're
that.
good. We're good.
Uh,
Andy hates it, but he edits it out.
That's
Apparently.
right. He's just gonna,
This,
like,
by the way, you
blend
can.
it over.
We do have this re-streams edited and everything, so you can see all those crazy references that we talk about. You'll see some visuals and get some
Mhm.
context, but no pews.
Yeah,
No
there'll
pews.
be
No
reduced
pews.
reduced pews.
He reduced,
But yeah, keep your eye on our Twitter if you guys don't follow us at Coin Boys Podcast. There, we always put it up live there. We always announce when the episode's coming up, and we announce other stuff for the CoinBoys.com, which has all
we're
the
doing
fun stuff.
we're doing a whole big old thing.
A big old thing.
And so last week I talked about the Samsung Parchment, to which to which
That's
it
right.
still doesn't exist, but
The
they're getting
scroll.
really close because they've announced
And Quill.
the Galaxy Z Fold. This thing has like 4 folds
Wait. How is this different than Samsung's last one that was a complete disaster?
because that's one fold. That was
That's-
one
there's a
fold.
And one fold did so well, they're now releasing a 4-fold?
We need more
The
folds.
one fold hasn't even been released. Now it's delayed because it broke.
This
so
thing's
much.
got so many folds. They should call it the love handle. I
Come
love it.
Oh.
Samsung, what
Oh, that
is
was
wrong
good.
with you?
I'll tell you, they want to be first. They don't care about being best. They want to be first. But after a few generations, they make really good quality stuff.
I agree.
But they just
This is like moon shoes all over again. I'm just
Oh.
gonna throw that out there.
Moosh is the
You guys
greatest.
don't want to go moon shoesing this week?
No, I don't.
I want to go to Moon Shoes and a skate park and just see what everybody says.
Have you seen the workout? They call them Kangoo or something like that. It's like the base of the moon shoes, and there's a whole like workout routine people do
Stop,
at like
I'm
Santa Monica
done.
Beach and
I
everything.
quit.
It's like it's pretty bad.
It's mostly
I
30
quit.
something.
Hello.
It's mostly 30 something who can now afford Moon Shoes.
I think I just killed our opportunity for a moon shoe sponsorship. So
No, I'm getting them.
RIP.
I'm getting them. But so basically, more folds is what we're getting at. Does it improve anything? Probably not.
Again,
Is
did
it
anyone
everybody's
ask for this?
and everybody in the chat just saying how they're delaying every. Well, Renee mostly is saying how they're delaying all the folds because it's crappy.
Is it called the Z because it folds 3 times, or does it fold 4?
It possibly. Well, I
'cause
see.
that
Oh, sorry.
looks like,
It folds 1 and 2,
yes, like a Z.
and then yeah. So, but it comes out to 4 boxes ultimately in the end. I don't even know if
Stop.
that's going to even be possible. But
I'm perplexed. I don't want this.
Can't we
Nobody
just
wants
make my
this.
phone better?
no,
Like, why can't we just make my phone better?
they are, because it's going to be in half now.
Oh.
You're welcome.
Okay, sure. Go on.
It's
Go,
still not the
girl.
parchment.
Samsung.
I want the parchment. We're
Yeah,
good to
we
go.
want it to roll up like a damn scroll, and he wants to put it in a little tube on his back like
It's
a sword.
greatest. Yeah. I have
Look.
messages from Facebook. Just pull it on, just get it going. But
Make your
Samsung
feet look better.
also very much into crypto.
That's true. They were one of the first to actually integrate
Ethereum.
Ethereum and basically a hardware wallet into their phone.
Yeah.
Which I think is again, I got my own qualms on this because the good thing about cold storage wallets is that you don't carry them with you everywhere.
Yeah.
So someone can't take it
doesn't
from
make
you.
much sense.
And if you have one point of failure, which is your biometric, your thumb, if someone's smart enough to chloroform you, cut your thumb off, and steal your phone, they've got all your
Don't
money
give
in
them
cryptocurrency.
instructions.
You just told them how to
Jesus.
do it. So
Just like,
Is
by
this
the way,
new stuff? Did you guys not see Demolition Man?
oh yeah, that's
Come
true.
on, he pull out the
This is
dude's
true.
eye.
You learn a
Or
lot
no,
from
he cut the
Demolition
dude's
Man.
arm off to like get credits or something like that. Anyways.
you have to do that in Doom as well.
Oh, see?
To like access different panels, you have to like rip an
Oh,
arm
I
off in
remember that.
Doom
I was-
2016 to
Yep.
get the yellow key card, I think it was.
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
God.
see?
It's
Rated E for everyone.
well, they've now released basically, if anybody wants to integrate Bitcoin into their apps, into their they now have
That's
the
huge.
ability to do so.
Ooh, yeah.
So it's a big thing, and it also kind
Get
of
ready for some sketchy Chinese apps to,
oh, it's
to
going to be
lead the charge
really
for
bad.
us.
Be
Oh,
very
God.
careful using those apps, guys.
Yeah.
Don't be the first.
This is one of the
basically.
few times I would literally tell you to read the terms of service that they give you
Every
and
single
scan through
word.
the basic stuff. But then when it goes to what you were giving this app access to, please pay attention, because if you happen to keep any kind of like volume of funds there in Bitcoin or even with other finances, I mean, some of these apps are saying we get to read your entire message history, the entire history, what you're typing now, and what you've ever typed in the past in your phone. And I'm like,
And we get to sell it.
no.
And
Yeah,
we
and they
get
get
to give it away
and they can sell your information. Yeah.
to whoever
Yeah,
wants it.
oh, holy
So I don't
shit,
like to
no.
read those things. No one likes to read them things, but read them.
But
things.
especially when it comes down to cryptocurrency and all that stuff, be very careful. And now, because it is Bitcoin, it just kind of always tends to bleed to Bitcoin Cash because it's under the same protocol and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So if you're a Bitcoin Casher, enjoy.
Well, Roger
always
Ver
seeing
is
stuff.
over in Japan. He speaks perfect Japanese. He's lived there forever. He goes out and he goes, "Hey, who wants free money?" And they're like, "Us." And he's like, "Hey, here's $30 of Bitcoin Cash, $30 of Bitcoin Cash." Everybody smile for a picture. And he's like, "Look, everybody, how happy everybody is." I'm like, "Yeah, because you pay everybody
Mhm.
in your damn shitcoin
Yeah.
to like and smile for your stuff, but they should all just go and cash it right out
If
and
I
buy
could
$30
give
Bitcoin."
away Daniel tokens for people to take pictures with me, I would do it. But they have no
What's
value,
the
but I would
market
still do
cap
it.
on the Goots tokens?
It's 20.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Rhiannon tokens.
Yeah.
Actually, that's what Ethereum is actually good for, is making ERC20 tokens. You could say, "Hey, whoever is my favorite in chat, you're going to get 1,000 Rhiannon tokens." And then everybody's going to go, "What's the value?" And it's like, it depends when your network grows and your Discord is all trading Rhiannon.
I give away tacos,
Seconds.
actually. I have
Oh,
that's
currency.
amazing.
I give away tacos on my
Oh,
stream.
a tacoken.
That's
Oh.
why I have a taco with a tattoo. No.
Oh, there you
That's
go.
what they were spamming in chat earlier, was a taco with a tattoo. No,
Oh, that's
yeah.
what I was trying to figure out what that
Yeah,
I was
it's
like,
a
why are
taco
you guys
with a
putting
mom
tacos
tattoo.
on the chat?
Because I do have a digital currency, actually. You guys can get tacos.
Nice.
That's amazing.
I
I'm
love
going to
like
be
that.
following you again just for 2 tacos. Greatest.
They said something about phone blocks. Is that like the modular phones or something? Somebody mentioned
I think it was
that
an
in
old
chat.
phone model, but I'm not too sure. For those of you who said something about phone block, say it again. We'll figure it out what it was, so we can figure out what
yeah,
you're
there
talking
was a
about.
blockchain phone that was developed by Siren
I don't-
Labs.
It didn't seem like they didn't
Was
seem
not
like they
that
were talking
one?
about
Okay,
that
that was one.
I
That was a
think they were
company out of
talking about like
Israel
a
that flopped
style of
hard.
phone.
It was a lot of money that
I
went
missed.
straight to
I had such high
trash.
hopes for that.
I know. They were calling it the Finney, off of Hal Finney, who died from ALS and was one of the main proponents of early Bitcoin. Very
Oh.
sad, very smart dude, just in general, but got hit with ALS and withered away pretty quick. So they named it after him as an homage, which was nice.
Oh.
But then the project sucked, so
Yeah.
it was not all that nice.
And here's the thing about crypto: not everything's gonna work out
That's true.
anytime soon.
Yeah.
But we still love it. Now moving on to esports. Kellogg's. We just talked about Budweiser coming in and putting
Bud
in
Light
advertisers.
for the Owl League specifically, for
Yes.
Overwatch League. It's Bud Light specifically, but Budweiser started trademarking the phrases "the official beer of esports," "the official drink of esports," "adult beverage of
Wow.
esports." I mean,
Yeah.
it's a big flex. And the
Right.
first big sponsorship I saw was Overwatch League. with
Yeah.
Bud Light.
Well, Kellogg's is going in. They're moving some of their advertising funds from actual traditional sports over to esports.
Because more people watch esports than the Olympics. probably.
Yes.
Oh my God.
That's
maybe
true.
getting
It's
that
true.
way.
It's a smart idea, but which box? When you get your Twitch fame,
Yeah.
which
Are you gonna be on the
which
Wheaties
box of cereal would you want to be on?
Cheerios, hands down. I love Cheerios. It's my favorite.
Plain
cereal.
Cheerios?
Plain
Or-
Cheerios.
That's your favorite?
Yeah. Why?
Is there
I
not-
want unfrosted mini wheats.
I-
I would just
I
like
do. I like grape nuts and Cheerios and raisin
Grape
bran.
nuts are
Just-
great,
just
but they
give
contain
me-
no grapes and no nuts.
Yeah, exactly.
It's very.
You
odd to
basically
me.
want the equivalent of like paper punch hole punch outs in your cereal.
Oh, I
Like,
eat that
that's
stuff
all
too.
it-
I just don't
it's just-
enjoy it.
Listen.
Wow. Which one would you choose?
Oh man, I hope I'm not choosing a General Mills here, but I'd have to go with my old school Lucky Charms, and they'd have to put in little like Xbox controllers and stuff like
Oh,
that. You know, they'd have to do a special. And now they have the oops all marshmallows. I'm like, there ain't nothing oops about that.
There-
I would always
that
eat
is
all
exactly what
all
we
the oat
wanted.
stuff first, and then leave a bowl of marshmallows to just
Oh,
dive into like
man.
Scrooge McDuck.
oh,
Ooh.
it's the best. I
That might be a General Mills one. Sorry, General Mills.
growing up. I
There's another
only ate
sponsor there.
Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops are great. They just cut the roof of your mouth. No,
Yeah.
that was Trix actually.
Oh, Trix
Trix are
and
worse.
Captain
Fruit
Crunch.
Loops, Fruit Loops do too.
Yeah, Captain Crunch used to jack your mouth up, man.
The
Peanut
yellow
butter ones
number
are just
9.
it's all swollen. And,
Is
yeah.
Kix more exciting? Does that make me cool?
It does because at least there's a holiday behind
I
it.
do like Kix.
You can get Christmas behind you with kicks.
Really?
Kid tested, mom
Mother
approved.
approved,
Yes. Old school.
Gotta love
Yeah,
it.
well, that's crazy. Kellogg's. Well, I mean, that
I-
makes sense. It's like where are people's attention, where are people's eyes, and then they're gonna have some digital code on the box that you go
Yeah.
redeem, and you go get some
Oh,
in-game item
skins
or
or
some
something.
skins.
That's
It's
great.
a
Have they,
really
I
smart
know they've
move.
done this before, right? Where they gave
They've
away
always
games,
tested with
right?
it. I mean, a lot of companies have tested with it so far, but I think they're seeing the groundswell now, and I think now is definitely the time for action. And the people getting in now are going to really be capturing a lot of attention from the kids who spend 16 hours watching games and 2 hours playing games sometimes.
Also, let's talk about how
Yeah.
great of a snack cereal is while you're gaming.
Is,
Yes,
it? Is
that's
that
true.
your key?
I mean, I love cereal. I make Cheerios when I game for sure.
You can't have finger foods while gaming. Corn dogs are great on a stick. Good, easy.
Yeah.
You got cereal. You can take a big old bite, like shovel a few in, and then keep going. That's fantastic. Chips and salsa, a little burdensome, but still
That
a good
was my
one.
go-to as a kid was chips and salsa
Really?
and Oreos.
Because-
Those were my like 3 things.
Oh man.
Basically, Tostitos, get on it.
Yes.
Get on it now. We got Budweiser, we got the adult beverages, we got the kid cereals, and now we got to get something in between, right in the middle. with
Man,
college.
we got Bumble. That's
Bumble's
more
back in.
on the
Eh,
outside.
People know where they're supposed to be going now. Yeah, head over to sports, esports, and get that
I
thing
know.
going.
That's cool though.
I'm loving
Adoption.
that esports is picking up. I think
Oh, yeah.
it's so awesome. My friend's son just started a league at his college, and it's amazing. And him and his girlfriend are like the president and vice president of it. And
Nice.
High schools are like having
Yeah.
esports teams now.
I
Like,
want
Yeah.
what's
I
better?
wanna
It's a
compete.
university in Oklahoma, and like he's like got an esports thing now.
That's
I want to go to
awesome.
an
Yeah.
amateur tournament and just walk in and get demolished in the
You just
first
wanna
round.
sign up
But I want to
and
see what
show up,
happens.
and you're like,
Yeah.
and dead.
I'm like, thank you. See you. Yeah, I know I was in the corner the whole time. Sorry.
You might
I
get
just-
that beginner's luck. Who knows?
Oh, pff, I hope not. I would piss everybody off.
Oh, there is a Sour Patch Kids cereal now. Let's not even go down that path.
Sour Patch Kids
Oh.
cereal. I
Okay,
would-
stop. Okay, number one, cereal should never have been breakfast. It's a terrible breakfast. It should be dessert. It is
Yeah.
a nighttime snack.
Yep.
But to start your day with Cinnamon Toast Crunch,
Yes.
you're asking to demand a nap and just be grumpy
But
all
it's
day.
a
Spoken
part
like
of
a true
this healthy
father.
breakfast.
You take away the cereal,
Seriously.
it's still this healthy breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spoken like a dad.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
I-
not
I was
breakfast.
telling him, I was like, hey, I don't know if I should be feeding you this. Like, I'm always really concerned with everything I feed my daughter.
Donuts, terrible breakfast. Cereal, terrible breakfast. Both amazing snacks and
Yeah.
desserts.
I agree.
All right then,
That's the sanities moment right there.
but I'm an adult, damn it. So,
Yeah,
so
that's
now
right,
I
you're
can
grown.
choose.
I eat what
You're a
I
grown
want
ass
for
man. You do whatever you want. You
Now
want to
I
eat ice cream
can
for breakfast?
choose.
You eat ice cream
Let's
for
not
breakfast.
talk about what I had for breakfast
Let's
at noon.
responsibility, kids. That's
Uh,
right.
But I wanted, we went through all those stories because, of course, we're crypto gaming, and now we're going to tech.
Mhm.
This is the one that we probably have a lot more
We had a
discussion
good
on.
few tech articles, but I think
Yeah.
this one stood out to be one of the
Mm.
topics.
So the mind reading technology, they're trying to create technology to read your mind. In their words, so basically Elon Musk has a separate company that's
The
not
Neuralace.
Tesla.
I'm so excited about the Neuralace.
They're
I'll
trying
sign up
to
for the alpha.
they're trying to basically use EEG, I believe, or EKG, one of the two.
EKG is for the heart.
Yeah, so it has to be
EEG, I
EEG.
think, is for.
Encephalogram.
Yeah, well, look at
Head.
you. Thank you.
Scientist.
There we go. Why weren't you doing this story the whole time?
Not just a pretty streaming face.
Sorry.
You know.
So they were trying to use EEG for the immediate idea of possibly getting reading minds to emote words or to control things or something like that. So they're
I mean,
trying to.
that's amazing for paraplegics or anybody, people with ALS. There's so many really good applications for potential disabled people there.
Yes.
Of course, when he first talked about Neuralace, it was talking about like potentially putting something, neurodes into your head so you could implant memories, which is basically like, oh, download how to fly a helicopter, download, oh, I know Kung Fu, all that stuff.
Can't wait for that.
And then they were talking about, they were like, oh, we could help PTSD patients by, removing that memory that's haunting them. And I'm like, you're talking about deleting memories now.
I mean,
that's what gets scary, where they could reprogram you completely. Now you're an assassin, and you're going to go kill Putin. And so it's like,
no, the Prime Minister of Malaysia, please.
Oh my gosh.
No, but they already do that with pharmaceuticals. I mean, they do what's called a stellate ganglion block, which treats blocks memories, for PTSD patients.
And it works?
Like that. Yeah, it does.
I've heard that weed works pretty good too, but
for small moments.
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know. It's this one's freaky to me though, but I feel like it's a little eternal sunshine. And memory is important.
Yeah.
Like even bad memories are important, I think, to a degree.
It's what makes
I feel
you
like
you.
this is going to fall into the nanobots tech category, where they said the downsides are too severe for the upsides to even be considered. Because nanobots could get all the cancer out of your body. Oh, and it could fix that irregular heartbeat that you have. And it actually reduce obesity. It could build the muscle structure back for people that are recovering from accidents. It could help bones heal quicker. But they could also have some hacker who goes in and goes, stop everybody's heart in North America. Boom, everybody's dead.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so it's
yeah. Somebody
Mike in there.
Dreamsurge asked if this is like artificial psychokinesis, and I don't know the differences between psychokinesis, telekinesis.
Telekinesis is moving things with your mind. Psychokinesis could be projecting your thoughts into somebody else, which could be great for SEAL teams to work together, military applications. I just want to go into Sword Art Online, guys. I want you to, because I remember there was some talk about it where he said, you know how when you fall asleep and you hit the snooze button and you're out for the 8 minutes before the alarm goes off again, and you feel like you've been gone for like 45 minutes just because you're in dream speed.
Yeah.
They could essentially have you kind of just roll your eyes back and go into that. You could watch a 2-hour movie and it's been 20 minutes. So you could play a game like, I've been grinding for 8 hours. Nope, it's been an hour. Sweet. Go on with your real life day. I want that.
So here's the thing, though, about what's going on right now. I believe Elon Musk has the best of intentions to help those who need help. I believe Elon Musk. The current people who are backing this technology
are evil people.
Facebook.
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh
yeah.
The Chinese government.
Right, I almost just dropped so many F-bombs.
The Chinese government is another one. The Australian government is another one.
Australian government's been...
Facebook is saying just, for future technology, but I'm pretty sure they're trying to see if they can sell your thought data. That's gotta be
oh my God.
number one on the list.
Suddenly, every advertisement is just porn for men.
Yeah. It's like, well, we were going based off your thoughts.
That's right.
I'm also really scared, like, if I'm riding my Tesla, and, like, in the future, I'm not going to actually drive it. The windshield's going to be a monitor, and it may just pop up whatever I'm thinking.
Oh, it's gonna be all kinds of stuff, just window walls of like different advertisement or whatever movie trailers going on, and
yeah, like I'm just afraid. I'm afraid of, like, if I'm just driving around and I see something that triggers some sort of Pornhub video that I saw, and it pulls it up. It's like, oh, you were thinking this, weren't you? It's like, no, get it off the screen. Now, the Chinese government and the Australian government are currently using this
thought police, man,
to monitor their workers.
No, I hate all of this. I hate all of this so much. This is worse than I think.
Burn it all down and let's go live in a commune in northern Brazil or something.
I'm buying an island, or I'm taking one of these unclaimed Greek islands. Somebody told me about it on my stream last night. I was like, where do I find this island? How do we get our shit there?
You could probably buy Greece. They're really down on funds right now.
Yeah.
So just don't worry about the unclaimed islands.
Renee just brought up a good point about injecting ads into your brain, and you wouldn't be able to reject buying stuff, which is.
Well, remember when let's say corporations are
we doing Futurama? Bachelor Chow?
Yeah, there was when Coca-Cola in the '80s did the subliminal messaging where they were flashing pictures of the Sahara Desert, and they had said that was too invasive, and they had to shut it down. They had some insane spike in sales when they started doing it, but the government, whoever the FCC maybe was like, no, this is too invasive, shut it down. And now it's a different time, and I'm sure the FCC is like,
it's a different government.
How much money did you just give me? I know, yeah. It is a different time, so I wouldn't put it past it, but it's too invasive.
Yeah.
It's too damn invasive. I'm like, ugh.
Remember the last time we did this? What was that? What was that government experiment? Hang on. I can't believe I'm drawing a blank because I've researched it for hours and hours and hours.
MK Ultra?
MK Ultra.
Oh, wow.
It's like public MK Ultra all over again. Thank you, guys.
What is that?
You haven't heard of MK Ultra?
Congrats. Yeah, what is that?
Okay, we're going on tangent here. We'll keep it brief. So the CIA was doing this is the backstory. The CIA was doing public. Thanks for swinging by, CIA. I know you're listening now. They were doing these public clinics. Like, oh, are you mildly depressed? Come in, and they'd find out. They'd interview people, and if they didn't have any friends or family or next of kin, nobody that really checked on them, they literally kidnapped them and locked them in facilities, and they were testing mind control different experiments on them,
using psychoactive drugs like LSD,
including not like what normal people recreationally take a hit of LSD, syringes full of LSD, which is 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 times what normal people would take. And then they would do the Clockwork Orange stuff, no joke, where they'd flash images and then a picture of some person's face and then a bunch of images of dead puppies and murder and war and explosions in the person's face. So they were trying to say every time they would see that person, they would associate some kind of emotion of chaos and or murder or whatever it was. They were trying to program people to be crazy. So if a dignitary of another country came by, we'd kidnap him, do this thing, wipe his memory, and when he goes home and he sees his dictator person, he freaks out and kills him, and we don't get blamed.
Yeah.
It was this whole thing.
What?
And the government actually apologized for it within the last decade or so, apologizing, saying that they did test.
Sorry, we kidnapped American citizens and experimented on them.
Yeah, so this is MK Ultra, but in the modern world.
Kidding me?
That's what this feels like to me. I don't know.
There's a book from one lady who survived. I think that's actually where they found the lethal dose of LSD. It was during the MK Ultra trials. It doesn't physically kill you. It's just people trip out and they have a bad time and they'll go crazy. Yeah. But there was not really a lethal dose known, I think, until they injected somebody and they actually died from an overdose of LSD. Yeah. Again, this is all based on some conspiracy theory stuff. There was one file that was found that was heavily redacted. That was the only thing they found after they burned everything from MK Ultra. It was crazy.
Yeah, but I think it was that Clinton or somebody was forced within the last decade they had to come out and say that they had actually done testing. It was
something like that. Yeah.
Public, but without those specific details.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
MK Ultra.
Well,
it's fun.
Looking forward to the future. Here's the thing. My mother is paralyzed. I would love for this technology to work to help her out.
Yeah, exactly.
This would be great.
Yeah, if she could even feel more free, just being able to access information with, even though she can't go where places, or, I'm sure she'd be blowing up your phone. You're like, Mom, stop thinking about texting me.
Yeah. It's like, oh, God.
Yeah. Well, it's anything
My mom will call it an email, too, by the way. I emailed you. The text? Yeah, I emailed you on the phone. Oh, God, Mom, you're not even old.
It's one of my favorite memes where it's video games according to my mom, and it showed an Atari, Nintendo, it showed a Nintendo, a Genesis, Nintendo, a GameCube, Nintendo, an Xbox, Nintendo, a PS4, Nintendo. And I was like, yes, Mom, that's right.
Oh, my God.
I mean, I think it's like anything else. There's got to be balance. Facebook has been a great tool for many reasons for a lot of people, but then it's also been taken to the extreme where it's not good. It's like that with anything in life, whether it's food, drugs, alcohol. Alcohol is great to have a good time with your friends. You have too much, it's not so great. Same with this.
Yeah, Facebook has connected me with old friends, and my family can see my kid and all that stuff. But they're invasive, too invasive. Going back to
there's got to be balance.
I know. I want to delete Facebook, but the marketplace is great, and my parents don't live in the States, so.
And we have a lot of people watching on Facebook. Thank you.
That's true. Hey, don't delete Facebook, or check us out on Twitch
or
and Mobcrush.
See it somewhere else.
And coinboys.com. Shameless plug.
All right, guys. Well, that was Block News.
Yes, gets Block News there.
So let's go ahead and head over to what we're playing. Pew pew.
Pew 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 pew.
To be covered in
Sorry,
post.
Andy.
To be covered in post by Andy. We
Um,
just put the pews in so Andy knows where to collect
Yeah.
them.
I mean, we're dragging Daniel back into playing. Ree and I have no problem playing games like throughout the week or every day or whatnot.
Yeah.
But
Every
Daniel, we've been
day.
getting him back into being an actual gamer again.
I am. I
And,
remember. I used to be. I used to just. That was all. I would wake up in the morning, pop on my Nintendo, play DuckTales, then go to school.
My man.
Come back.
Yeah.
Play.
Oh, DuckTales was
Yeah,
dope. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Have you played the remaster?
Which they're pulling from digital shelves, I heard.
What?
Yeah, apparently the remastered, you download it now
I
because
already
of
own it
some
on Xbox.
dispute. Yeah, they're... Oh, it's on Xbox? Oh, I gotta get it.
I bought it
I
on
thought it was
Xbox.
Steam only.
I bought it on the remaster that came out like 3 years ago. I bought on Xbox and beat it, and it was so fun. It was weird replaying it.
So good. The sequel didn't hold up though.
Well, the whole that game was so difficult for me as like I was like 7
It's still
trying
difficult.
to play it, and it's
Super hard. Like
Low key, I still struggled with
that
it.
game, Bionic Commando. I don't know how I reached some kind of like finesse in those games as a kid that I was just flowing through, almost never dying, getting like beating the game all the way to the end. I was like super amazing, and now I'm like fat old thumbs. I hate you. So, yeah.
Let's go on with what we're playing this week. Aaron, start us off. What are you playing?
All right, well, I still am playing Bloodstained Ritual of the Night on the Xbox. I put it about 19 hours. It's a really good one. Still Symphony of the Night clone. It is fun. It's really hard, though. But it's still messing around with my Dragon Quest builders now and again. But one that I really got excited about was the new update for No Man's Sky.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't even cracked that game open. I really was hyped before it came out.
Well, I think that was actually very smart that you didn't crack it open because now it is the game that they originally promised, essentially. No Man's Sky, for those of you that everybody should know, but those of you that don't know, it's a space exploration game. You start off on an uncharted planet. They actually have an algorithm built in. So there's a center of the universe, which the original game was find the center of the universe, which you had to, go around and find different wormholes and jumps to get there. And then once you find it, then it's just open world. But you can go as far as you want to the outskirts of the galaxy, and as soon as you get close to the edge, they have this. Their program will just create new worlds. They already know the different variances to create. Essentially, it should be unique worlds up to billions of different variations and everything. So different creatures, different plants, flora, fauna, different. There's only so many biomes and environments and everything. But you go out, you fly around. You can, if you find a plant that's never been found before, you name it whatever you want. I found this big like blob like creature that kind of looked like a T-Rex, but it was big and fat, so I named it Ted Cruz. So that's immortalized on PS Online in the PlayStation 4 version. So it's stuff like that. It's really good. So then, but they claimed it was going to be multiplayer, and then somebody actually, there was one streamer who was on the same planet as another streamer, and they found out, and their viewers said, "Oh, link up." They found the exact same place. They couldn't link up, and they weren't able to see each other. They couldn't infect the environment, and then the developers announced, "Well, we said it was unlikely that you wouldn't see anybody, but we actually haven't integrated that you'll see anybody." So they've done all these updates. It's amazing now. The VR is actually really cool. They actually do the snap movement, which is better for me because I can't, as I always complain. Head moves head, hands move hands, thumb moves feet. I can't do it. Yeah. So it's like you're throwing like a grenade. So you see the little image out there, and that's where you can go and see which direction you're facing. So it doesn't mess with my equilibrium on ground. So it was still really cool, kind of immersive, and it's a little weird not being able to whip around so fast. So I'm in my little spinning chair there, my computer chair, like moving around. And then you get into the ship. Once you get into the ship and you start taking off, it's like, ooh, you get a little bit of that excitement and everything. And I've done a few space combat things, so it's cool. You're like looking around, looking above you, looking around, looking into the cockpit.
Wait, there's combat?
There is combat. There's NPCs that can go after you. I didn't play with multiplayer. If
so
players
is this on PlayStation VR or Oculus?
Both.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so it's still 50% off on Steam until August 21st.
Shut up! I'm getting that now.
I know. Yes.
For Oculus.
Oh yeah, and it's really cool. I haven't gotten into it deep enough to know if it's gonna like really reel me back in, but I'm really intrigued, and I was really intrigued with the VR. I was like, that's what this game really could have been from launch, but the tech wasn't there yet.
Yeah, I've been holding out on it.
But now you can build space stations. You can build different things on like planets. You can build a structure there and everything. So you could really leave your mark. And that was stuff they didn't have at launch. In launch, it was wander aimlessly through the world, through the universe, and it's kind of lonely. See some aliens, make your way to the center of the universe. Cool, peace out. Go name some stuff. Go name a planet and solar system.
Andy's roommate, one of my friends, Nick, he was playing that for a while, and he was just enjoying the whole.
I loved it. I called it No Man's Sleep.
Going around everywhere.
Because I was up till like 4 a.m. all the time, just like one more planet. Maybe I'll find the resources I want. Upgrade your ships. It's cool.
Quick shout out to Phoenix82. He rage quit DuckTales at the age of 8.
I'm not shocked. I know Phoenix very well. Not shocked.
Shout out to Phoenix. Yeah,
and 82. Yeah,
that's early rage quit time right there. Yeah.
You did it right.
Yeah.
If I rage quit, my mom would have rage quit me. If I ever rage quit anything.
Yeah. But that's what I've been playing. It's been fun. I want to dive back into it, but I've got a house guest over, and I got a baby to watch, so I can't just always plug in and spin in circles. And Daddy's crazy.
Can you do? I don't know. Can you do multiple VR on the same comp? No, right?
Not on the same. As far as I know, not on the same PC. It has to be separate.
Yeah, I've only done it on separate.
Because I think you have to have separate Steam accounts to therefore then.
But like you could do like an old school like LAN party. VR.
My friend, one of my closest friends, him and his daughter both have an Oculus set up in each of their rooms.
Oh, that's so cool.
And so we do dual player in the hallway. You can see down the door, so it's really fun. When I've gone over there, like we'll do it together.
Oh, nice.
And so like we'll play Arizona Sunshine together. He's in his
Arizona
room and we're
great
in her
zombie
room.
game.
Yeah, it's so much fun together. It's really cool. Yeah.
One thing it is, I have my HDMI out from my PC running to my big old TV in my living room. So when I'm playing, everybody can see what I'm playing and everything.
Yeah, I
so,
do that too.
Yeah. And then there's games like what is it? Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes.
I have that one.
What?
I haven't played it either.
What?
I really want to.
Okay, I know I'm dragging on here. So what it is, it's like
come
somebody
on,
in
man.
VR is basically kind of an escape room, and they've got like whatever contraption they have, so it doesn't blow up the world. So the people outside on either the PC or the TV, they have instructions on what the person's supposed to do. Are you looking for a yellow lever? A yellow lever. I don't see a yellow lever. Okay, turn it clockwise. No, that's the wrong way. Okay, you reset the thing. Go hit the red button. So it's got all these instructions on what you have to do, but you have to instruct the person inside who has no clue.
So that's why they have to keep talking.
It's a good party game.
It's like Speed, but VR.
Yeah.
All right, got it. Get it now.
Exactly.
Reed, what are you playing?
So I'm playing a couple games. The one that I mentioned to Andy because he saw me playing it last night was I've revisited Skyrim. I took a year hiatus, so I don't remember anything in Skyrim.
I've not played a game for a week, and I forgot all the controls.
Yeah, I can't remember anything. I'm doing terribly. Everybody's like, why are you playing the main campaign? You're only level 11. I was like, oh, I am? I don't remember, because I also played it on 360 before PC.
Okay.
So, like, I'm kind of confusing playthroughs and, like, where I am and what I've done.
So you have to, like, grind it out and
level
up.
So it's been a little tricky, but also...
The learning curve is steep. Same with No Man's Sky.
Yeah, and Skyrim is just such, like, a time suck, too, that I'm like, oh, I'm scared to delve back down this path. But, so that's been fun, but I started playing. I'm really excited about this one. I started playing Secret Neighbor. It's the same people that made Hello Neighbor, which I hated. I rage quit Hello Neighbor because with the controller, it's not a very good game to play, and I get sick
Hello
if
Neighbor,
I play
is that
mouse
the
and
one where
keyboard.
there's like a creepy neighbor and you got to sneak into his house?
Yeah, and I can't do mouse and keyboard very well. I get really motion sick when I use mouse and keyboard. So
interesting.
So I rage quit Hello Neighbor, but everybody got me to play the Secret Neighbor beta that's out. So I got 5 of my Twitch community members, and we all played together, and we were just laughing hysterically.
Oh, that's
crying.
cool.
It's cool because, like, once you get into it, there's like this strategy, right? So the premise is it's kind of like Dead by Daylight, sort of, where you have a group of people, and one of you is the neighbor, but you don't know who's the neighbor because they're disguised as a little kid.
Oh,
and
that
so you have like powers and stuff, and you have
fun.
to find all these keys and unlock the door of the basement to get your friend out. Or the neighbor can like steal all the kids' souls, but you don't know. So we like started learning how to strategize. Actually, Flame Angel, who's in chat, played with me. She was freaking getting so good near the end. Like, because if you jump out of a window, you hurt yourself, right? Well, so she started realizing, ooh, I can jump out the window as the child, even though I'm the neighbor, and hurt myself, and people will come help me, thinking I'm a kid.
Oh,
like she was playing dirty. So
that is dirty.
It's a fun game. I really enjoyed it.
This sounds like a board game that I played called Secret Hitler.
Oh, yeah.
Oh God.
Also rated E for everyone.
I love. By the way, Secret Hitler. Go get it. You'll enjoy it. But it's basically what you just said. Like, there's somebody that you got to find out who's Hitler.
Yeah.
Or who's the neighbor that's going to kill you.
Yeah, no, this game was so much fun. I don't know that I have ever laughed so freaking hard. Like, I mean, I was just laughing.
That's really good to hear,
and
actually.
It's terrifying because whenever somebody's following you and you think it's your friend, and then the neighbor, like, all of a sudden pops up and, like, grabs you. I was just, like, screaming.
Nice.
I was like,
I like this whole genre. There's the Friday the 13th one, and then there's, as you said, Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
That's where, one person plays the serial killer murderer thing, and
Yeah.
the 4 people have to kind of work together to survive before they die.
Yeah.
But those are gory and brutal. But Secret Neighbor is what it's called.
Secret
Yeah,
Neighbor?
That
it's a lot
sounds
of
fun. I guess you got the crew. That sounds
I
like a
think
lot
it's
of fun.
only free in beta through today, and then
Oh, so by the
So,
time you see
too
this
late.
on the recorded one,
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Live
But if you're in
people can
chat,
get it.
go get it.
Yeah, download it. It's free. It's
I'm gonna
fun.
run home quickly.
Yeah.
The game I'm playing, I got for free last month on PlayStation Plus, and it's called Amnesia.
Yeah.
Oh
That
yeah.
was good.
And I love horror. I
Mhm.
grew up like when you grow up in a Mexican family, your job is to scare each other. That's all you do.
Wait,
That's it.
Put the
what
fear
does
of
that have to do
Jesus
with
and all
growing
the
up in a
demons in
Mexican
you.
family?
Because that's just what we do. Like it's just what we do.
I love it.
And if you can't handle it, get the hell out.
I love it.
You're
That
out the
makes me
family.
So happy.
We used to just for fun would make haunted houses in our rooms
And then just try to scare the crap out of your
and just
cousins
be like,
or
"Hey,
something?
somebody come in the room!" Like
Yeah.
we're closing, we turn off all the lights. It was great.
Oh, man.
Quick memory: I was once watching as a 5-year-old watching Nightmare on Elm Street, as
Man,
5-year-olds
that
do.
messed with me as a kid.
Oh yeah. Well, here's
Afraid
the
to
thing:
go to sleep.
as
Ugh.
Freddy's about to kill someone, the entire city blacks out. And A, never seen a blackout. B,
Oh my gosh.
Freddy did it. So
Oh my
after
gosh.
2 minutes, the lights came back up. It wasn't very long, but the lights all came back up. But my grandma had blood on her back because I think she was scratching herself and something
Oh
happened.
my god, dude! Are you
This is just
serious?
getting worse.
But
and worse.
my mom, being the beautiful, sweet mother she is, she's like, "Look what Freddy did! Look what Freddy did!"
That's so jacked up.
And that was my life growing up.
You must fear
Nothing anymore.
Jesus, the chancla,
Yes.
and the ghost and the demon.
And the stair. I was going to Target. There was a stair. Somebody, this little girl was walking past me, and her mom was like, "Maria?" And I was like, it wasn't me. Like, she was looking at me as if I did something. I was like, I felt the stair. I'm like, go back. Your mom's going to hurt you. But
Oh my
just
God.
the stair just gets on you. But Amnesia is a fun game because I still don't know what it's about. I'm still, like, you come into this world not knowing crap, and you're just discovering things as you go along. And I do like it because it's not so free of a world that I get extremely lost and I
Yeah.
go on side
Mhm.
missions. There is a path. You have to discover the path.
So that's kind of perfect for you, just because you
It
were
is
playing
great.
Borderlands, which you were a little
Yes.
lost. So Amnesia, it's like, what am I supposed to be doing?
Okay.
Is exactly what you were saying in every game you're playing anyway.
Thank
Yeah.
you. And like you don't know if you're supposed to kill someone or not, but you end up killing somebody on accident. But it opens a
Oh,
door.
that sounds crazy.
Congratulations. But it's like I played it and I played it right after watching Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, and I was on a bender for of just horror. I
Love
turned
it.
off all the
And
lights.
we're gonna have a Harry Potter
I got that
marathon, bro.
No. No.
Wait, what is? I don't understand this Harry Potter thing. Sorry, I'm confused.
I'm not. Okay, so when you're a tour guide at
He's
Warner
afraid
Brothers,
of Hagrid.
No, I'm just. It's nightmares from work. When you're a tour guide at Warner Brothers, there's a Harry Potter museum,
Right.
and your job is to get the sorting hat and sort everybody.
Oh, PTSD.
I got PTSD
Yeah.
from
So I'm
having
gonna
to
bring
sort.
my wand next week.
Yeah, base. So, oh my
Nice.
God. So basically, I have nightmares of still working at Warner Brothers in the tour department. There's a never-ending line of children wanting to get sorted
Oh.
by the sorting hat. Half of them are crying because they got sorted into Slytherin.
I got sorted into Slytherin.
I'd take Slytherin. Just don't put me in a Hufflepuff.
I was
I know. Ravenclaw. All
like,
day.
you got emotions from Gryffindor and Slytherin. If you were called a Hufflepuff, you're like, am I? And they reacted as if you called them fat. And they're like, I'm
Well,
a
they
what?
were all the cooks. They were all
What?
the chefs and cooks, and they're. I don't know.
Oh
So-
That's funny.
So I have
God.
nightmares of being late coming back from a tour.
You didn't get to pick and choose your own. You're like, you
Well, at
look
the
like a
ti-
Slytherin.
Now you can.
biatch.
When I did it, it
Oh.
was on a rotation.
Oh.
So if I saw that there was a kid who I liked who was about to get Slytherin, I'd be like, let's get your dad to be sorted first really quickly. If I hated the kid, I'm like, no takey backsies. Get out of here.
Go
Slytherin.
Say what's up to Malfoy, little
Yeah.
bastard.
Jerk. So
I'm
that's why-
terrified of snakes, and I got put in Slytherin. That's like the biggest irony of it. It's like I'm
should be able to
like I have a
It's
true
there to build you
phobia.
to be the best wizard
I
possible.
have a true
girl.
phobia. No, it's terrible. Being Slytherin was like the worst news I could have gotten.
Listen, at least you were put into a house.
So
and you
Amnesia,
got an
what
invite.
you
Yeah.
recommend?
I highly recommend.
How many hours
I
you
may
put
stream
in?
it. So 3.
Oh, so of course
So
you're
I'm
confused,
still
yeah.
at the very, very beginning. But I like it. There's 3 different stories. You got to
Mhm.
choose. They don't tell you anything outside of that. Just you got to pick 3 different stories. Each story is different. I started just to check it out. In one, you're this dude named. Oh, so I was also high. And here's the thing.
Side note.
Side note, this is
We live
actually
in
kind of
California,
key
people, so.
because I was
Yes, California.
a little
legal.
buzz and it was legal here, and all the lights were off, and I'm like right in this good mood. I press start, and it's like Daniel, my name is Daniel, and I'm like, what?
Oh my god.
Was it just coincidence that the character's name is Daniel?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I
The
thought you had entered your name.
character's name was Daniel. I
that's
didn't
gotta
enter anything. I'm like,
mess
are they?
with you.
What are they reading? What's going on? It freaked me out, and it was perfect. Eventually, I realized it was the character's name, and I was just like, this is the worst thing ever. I almost stopped like 20 minutes
Oh my
in.
gosh, that's amazing.
So I highly recommend it. It's really fun. It's
Especially if your name's Daniel.
yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to the developer because they did a great job. It was
Yeah,
great. It
dive
was
into that. I
beautiful.
want to hear more about it because I mean my backlog is absolutely bonkers.
Yeah,
so
mine too.
I gotta add more to it, and I might add that.
Yeah,
So
well, do
we'll
it.
see.
I highly recommend it. So that's what we were playing, guys. Let us know what you guys were playing on the chat. We'll see if we've played
Yeah,
it, see if
definitely.
I've ever
Yeah.
known it.
Throw it out there.
But let's go ahead and do some Coin Boys play.
Yeah.
Pew, pew, pew.
All right.
I was
Three.
so laughing because I know Andy's gonna be so upset with every pew pew pew. I
Uh,
just did it again. Pew pew pew.
All right, guys. So I
Uh,
chose this one because we got the party crew in here. So now I've decided that I figure we should play some Super Mario Party on the Switch.
I'm in.
Yes. Have you guys? I know Ree doesn't play the
I've
Switch.
played the
I don't
Wii
play the
Mario
Switch.
Party.
I'm
Okay.
terrible.
Have you played any Mario Party 64 and
No,
all?
I don't even know what it is.
It's a party game. You can hook up 2 Switches and have up to 8 people playing. It's a board game.
Okay.
You know, so you basically go through and you stop on a thing. We're not going to play the full board game. We're going to play the little co-op game, which gets little mini games and stuff, and
Okay,
then tells you that who's better than your friends. Like, oh, Daniel doesn't pull his weight.
Nice.
Everybody hate
Oh.
him.
Oh, Ree never pulls her weight. Don't game with her.
But any fans of Mario Party know it's a great way when you have friends come over. You know, people are just hanging out and having a good time. You want to throw in a game that everybody can play casual. Mario Party is the way. So
I'm in. I liked it because it was like it's a bunch of mini games, right? Just a lot of mini
it
games.
is. It's a bunch of mini games. It's wacky fun. So everybody, grab your controllers
I'll
there.
take 3 if you want to take 2.
I see you laughing, Cryptic. That's not funny.
Uh,
Okay, how do I hold this one? Like this?
You're holding it
For
sideways
this?
like this, like this. Yes, you're holding.
Okay,
So you got
cool.
your thumbstick's gonna be a little inward, but that's fine as long as you got your buttons on your
Okay.
right and your
Yeah.
thumbstick on your left. So now we get to pick our characters. There is no difference of stats here. It's just who's annoying. Are you gonna be Waluigi?
that's
Just
right. I'm gonna be Waluigi because
Why is there no mushroom?
Oh no, there's no Toad.
there's
Oh,
no
you got a
Toad. He
Goomba,
hasn't
though.
unlocked
Toad is
him
my
yet.
favorite.
I call him Todd.
I guess I could be Koopa.
You can be
Koopa
Koopa.
Troopa is my other favorite in Mario Kart.
I could be Necromancer
Is
Koopa
that,
Troopa.
is that Princess Peach's sister next to
Oh,
Yoshi?
there's Daisy,
Daisy.
and then there's Rosalina.
Oh, I didn't see her.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
Which,
interesting.
all right, let's go ahead and pick here. I'm gonna go ahead and be the Shy Guy.
I pushed A. I did a good job already.
I think we're good so far.
Oh, okay. So,
We have to run or walk. What do we have to do?
wait. Oh, you're supposed to do a thing when it goes, ready? You're supposed to go, yes!
Yes!
Everyone's supposed to do it at the same
Yeah.
time. And then we all high five and we get
Oh,
something
how
else.
What?
cute! We're friends.
Oh, because we're playing
Okay.
together. I thought I was
Oh,
like,
okay,
I'm about to
okay.
murder you guys.
Yes.
Where are we going?
All right, so we are going to go to the river, the many branches of the river, and work together to make it to the end. We may
Okay.
not make it to the end, everybody, but we're gonna have some fun. All right, so
Okay.
you're gonna have to we're gonna have to paddle. We're gonna be on either side, so some side is gonna have to paddle to get us left and right and everything. So you're just gonna hold it,
Okay.
and you're just. This is a kayak, guys. That's all.
Okay.
This motion is
I'm
only
okay.
kayak
No,
motion.
we're good.
Okay.
I will get us there fast. Let's
Okay.
go do this.
So you have played this before.
I love
so
rafting in real life. I
choose
don't
a
know if
side
I can
of
do
the
this.
raft and play. I think. That's
Okay, I think
fine.
I'm fine with
All right,
where
so
Waluigi's at.
me and Daniel are on the left.
And you're gonna be the
so
with
Ree is gonna
computer
be on the right with
All
computer.
right.
So we're
Okay.
gonna blame you in the computer for not pulling your weight. Rhiannon.
Do I push a button?
It'll prompt you to what to do. It's pretty
Okay.
user friendly. I think I'm holding like this because I'm pretty sure you have to scoop along.
Oh, am I holding it backwards?
I have no clue. I'm just following Aaron.
That's right.
Nope, nope.
Hi.
I once went whitewater rafting with
Oh
one of my
my-
cousins.
Okay, so here we go. Raptors, welcome to River Survival. First time rafting the waters. Oh, no. All right, cool.
Ooh, thanks.
Review the rules.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Real quick. Okay. Sorry, guys. Bear with us. You guys have played. Okay, cool. So, yeah, just a gentle two-handed.
I like how they have two hands. You don't need
motion.
two hands. We all know you don't need two hands for this game.
Wait, you don't? Oh, okay.
Don't act like you need two hands.
I do.
I like realism, although they were holding it wrong. One hand should be on top.
Oh, you got
Okay, so you can also go backwards as well, just so you know.
Okay.
All right, so depending on well, you do the mini games, you get extra time. All right, thanks, Todd. Let's move along. Oh, you can't be Toad because he did all the instructions.
Cool.
Oh, so he'll never be.
Ready,
Cooperation.
go. All right, one more time. Ready, go. Yeah, we got it. Teamwork. Good. Yep, just like
Teamwork
that.
makes the dream work.
All right, go starting line and go.
Go.
Look at how fast I'm
Oh,
paddling.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, so don't go too fast.
No,
Daniel. I know
okay,
you're
my
really
bad,
bad.
my
Let's
bad,
go,
my
let's
bad,
go.
my bad.
I
Okay,
gotta
go.
straighten
Okay,
this
go.
out. There we go.
Straighten this out.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Okay.
Gentle beginning. That's what we call it.
I will.
Oh goodness.
Okay, see, it's nice and easy.
Oh, we need more on the left
Go,
side.
there
There
we
we
go. There we
go.
go. Now we need a little compensation here.
Okay.
There we
Oh,
go.
Compensation.
oh,
Okay.
how hard? There we go.
All right, let's. Wait, let's right, let's right. Okay, cool.
Guys, we're
Yeah!
back.
Oh,
We're
yeah!
so good.
Okay, we're done. We're gonna call it there.
That's the end of the
So
game.
this is a game of memory. Okay,
But I
suit
really
yourselves.
love that.
Find the cards shown in the example.
Oh god, I didn't memorize any of those.
Oh, and then there.
And they're mixing them? Oh, they only mix two. Thank goodness.
All right, when you're all ready, push your triggers on the top there. Get triggered.
Okay.
Your fingers. There you go. Both at the same time. There you go.
I don't think
All right, so I think we're gonna control it with the thumbstick now.
I think I got the spade.
I definitely did not get a spade.
All right, here we go. No, they're gonna show us now.
Oh, okay. I get it. Okay.
Okay. So I think we have to work together. So I'm gonna focus on the left side. You guys focus on the right side.
Nothing
Okay.
was moved. Nothing was moved.
Nothing moved.
Okay, I'm right here.
Ah.
Okay, you're good. You're good. Oh, I got the last one.
How do I select it?
Press A.
I'm pressing A.
Oh, sorry, it's the right button. So it's not AA, it's just where A would be.
Oh, I didn't get to do it. I failed. I didn't pull my weight because it was the
It's okay.
wrong button.
All right, club.
Club.
I'm going far left,
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
wherever that far left one goes. All right, still going after
Oh,
Go
that
far
one.
right corner.
I'm going for this one right here. That's the one I remember. Yay! I did one.
Did
I
we?
got it.
Oh, Daniel!
I didn't look at that. It's up one. It was up one. It was up one.
What?
All right, I'm going for the farthest left one possible,
Okay.
as always.
Diamonds.
Okay.
It's
Got
the
it.
bottom four.
Bottom middle. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get.
There we go.
Okay,
that's that
that's fine.
communication.
The bottom three. Oh crap! I'll get that one. That just moved.
The top corner.
Yeah.
See, this is easy. Once you get higher up in there, they start changing these around
Okay.
like mad.
There we go.
Boom!
Yeah.
Nice job.
Beat us at Monte Carlo. Let's go.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
All right, so
Alright,
hard.
okay, so it's those
I'm
four.
going top left.
I'll
Top.
go right below that.
Okay, cool. All right, staying with that.
Okay.
See, this
You
is
got
so
it?
easy. They're only switching it once. We totally got this.
Okay.
What do you? Wait.
Here, you get the one right here.
No, I don't know which one is which now.
Yeah,
one
that
right
one.
there.
Get it.
Peach took mine.
I
You're
know.
fine.
Screw you, Peach.
We're there to back you up.
I never liked you anyways.
We're
Should've
gonna call you
left you
something that rhymes
Bowser.
with peach.
Should have left her with Bowser.
Slightly.
All right, so I'm taking top left.
Okay, I'll take.
All right, but I got to see where the others are
I'm
anyway.
gonna take bottom left.
Okay, cool.
Okay, it moved,
Okay,
so I'll get it.
stay on top of that one.
What
Okay,
in
I got
there?
it. I got it. It's right in
I
front of
still
me.
know where it's at. I think.
It's right in front of me. There we go.
I think I'm here.
Oh, come on.
Down.
Cryptic
Down,
said he
there.
was laughing at Extreme Crasher. We had Extreme Crasher?
Oh,
That was my bad.
Oh.
That was my bad. I instructed you.
I did not pay enough attention. The rotation got me. We had a stream crasher? I hope
I
so.
guess so.
Welcome. All right, so we got
Okay.
the clubs, top left.
Bottom middle.
Cool. All right, keeping eyes.
Okay.
Just make sure you
And
get it
it's gonna
before.
auto-rotate again.
Oh,
Get,
it's
get
top
it before
middle
Peach
now.
does, because she'll jack you.
Because she sucks.
She does suck.
You got that one? Where's the other one?
Oh no, Daniel.
Here?
We gotta have it to move
I'm
on.
guessing.
Ah!
A triangle? That's not even a shaping card.
It is now.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Oh, we look at us. We're all
Everyone's so
we all
sad.
failed together.
C rank.
Yeah. That's
C's
crank.
get,
Oh, whoa.
C's get degrees.
They do, and that was my excuse in high school.
Yeah.
Left side.
My wife comes from Chinese family, so B means bad. You never get B or below.
Oh yeah.
B needs beating or something. Alright, come on.
Oh.
Alright, see, we're learning to work together.
Okay. Definitely some left side.
Okay, got some right there. Good.
Ooh.
Left, yes! Okay, good.
We can't die, guys.
Oh,
Sorry,
this one,
rip everybody's ears.
You bring
'cause
9
I
shards to the
shrink.
center, so the things are going to shift. So you have to run around and... Oh, this is practice time. We can actually run around.
Where are we going?
So you got to run around, grab the things, and then bring them and plop them down.
Pop them down. Oh, okay, I see. Fetch quest.
Yo.
You're so fetchy.
Oh, here you go. Here, I'm going to put that down.
Thank you.
Okay, cool. All right, let's just ready up because we know how to play. Left, L and R.
Okay.
Cool, let's do it. All right, I think we got this. Let's see
Okay,
what
here
curveballs
we
they
go.
throw us.
What are all those like switches? The exclamation.
They let you go
Hey,
through-
Daniel,
so
I'm going to go
I'll
to the
get-
top left and drop
Okay.
that switch. You can go get that one.
Copy that.
One down there.
Oh,
coming
I
down.
see what it does. Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
there you go.
Come on
Okay,
in.
come back. Okay, cool. Grab that one. Good.
you.
Should be done with that one. Cool.
There you go.
Got this one.
I like how they pass it off to each other.
I know. This is very, like, this makes me, it's a feel-good
All
moment,
right, so
y'all.
want to go step
Oh,
on
I
the
got the
button?
bottom
gotta
middle.
step on the
Hang on. There we go.
I'll just stay here. There you
Oh
go.
yeah.
Go back.
Oh, whoops! It didn't. Go.
Go get it. Do it.
Yeah!
Yeah. We did a thing.
And we did it together.
We did.
That was elite right there. S
The-
rank. See?
S?
Yeah.
Teamwork.
Why is
Oh.
S the number one? Why is it not
Ready?
A?
Oh,
yeah.
no high five bonus.
My bad.
We only get
Damn
2.
it! I
Didn't
wasn't
realize there was a high five
ADD.
bonus.
Sorry.
I gotta stop.
S, because, I don't know, it's just Japanese alphabet.
Okay,
It's
this
weird.
is my
Keep
side.
going. Yep.
Nope, my side.
Do
My
it, do
side.
it, do it, do it.
Yep,
Yeah.
Good. All right, we'll do this. Okay, hold
Oh, we have to
vertically
hold this
and
one
use the
vertically,
strap.
huh?
Use
Oh,
this I'm an irresponsible gamer.
yeah, I know. Oh, here we go. So we'll do this one and we'll do one more, and then we'll call it. So we don't, cause we're not going all the
Ooh.
way.
Oh, I got it on the backstroke. I feel fancy.
That's the whole goal. Is if you can get there and back, duel it up. All right, we're good. That's L and
Oh,
R.
back,
I
bring it
nailed
back.
it.
Eleanor it.
Eleanor,
time.
Eleanor.
All right.
Sorry, I'm really excited about this one.
I know. See, for a girl that doesn't play Switch, you've been playing a lot of Switch.
I know. You're selling me on the Switch every time we hang
Boom!
out.
Look at that.
Oh, that was just a practice.
Okay. That's right. Get on the backside.
Oh, crap.
Okay. Yeah. Come back. Got him. Oof, got 3 on that one.
Okay. Ooh. I only got... Man, I was
Ooh, there we
nailing
go.
the little tutorial. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, got 3.
Ooh. There we go.
Oh, come on.
Ooh, I got a couple.
Come on, bring it back.
Oh, dang it. Oh, what?
Dang, the
Oh,
computer
time
carried
out.
us right there.
Did he?
22. Oh, I got 19 though.
I think I did really bad. I didn't look.
Still got A-Rec. Get ready? Go.
Yeah!
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 We got it the first
Yeah!
time. Togetherness.
I like how Nintendo is all about like teamwork and everybody playing together.
Oh, until you play the verses, then it's like, I'm gonna cut you. My wife was about to kill me.
Oh, I gotta stop.
Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so we could pick the cheap balls or something. Let's go to the left. That looks more violent.
Yeah, it looks very scary.
That's right.
Do it, do it.
Stay there. Stay on target.
We need it, guys.
Time
Oh, crap.
bonus.
Ready? Yeah.
Oh, we're
I
supposed to
wish
high
this
five
was-
again. Oh, whoops. Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Yay! Okay, cool. Oh, it gives us a time bonus. So we only finished one section. You can see in the top right there.
Holy cow. Okay.
All right, here we go. Now we're getting into the rapids. That was beginner time.
Ooh, left side go, left side go.
Yep,
we
yep.
can hit this big thing.
Yep, hit that speed.
There we go.
Come on,
we're
a little to the
there,
right.
we're there.
Good. Stay right. Oh, stay right. Right. There we go. And perfect.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Go,
Peach.
This will be our last one.
Yes. Oh, this one. Okay, so you got to do the crank to blow the thing left and right. We got to get as many of these as possible.
Oh.
Where am I holding it? Like this?
They're holding like a crank, yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's ready up. Let's
All
do
right.
it.
All
Oh,
right.
that's pretty
I
good.
copied
Pretty
it.
good
Yeah.
practice.
There we go.
I have faith in us.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay, so Princess Peach first.
Start.
Decent one.
Ooh.
Okay, not too bad. There you go. Get that stat
Get 'em
right
all, get 'em
there.
all.
Oh, good. Yep.
Oh crap! I did it.
Oh, it's
too
okay. You got a
soft.
good amount.
We still got
Could
we
have
still
got
got
a few
enough.
more. I think we were all right there. So if we get at least a C, we get plus 10. Oh, now we get the second chance here.
Okay, good. Because I was trying to be gingerly with it.
You did okay.
Got it.
There we
got
go.
it.
There
So
we go.
encouraging.
I don't want to touch it
Yeah.
at all.
Oh no!
Shit, I
Now I
should've sent
can't
him
do
over.
anything. Yeah.
Oh.
I can't do anything. So I
Okay,
was
now
like,
we're learning.
I should have sent him over. Okay.
We
Yeah.
got B rank.
Got a B rank so far. I think we have to go again.
You can do this.
Lightly, girl. Stop it.
Do it. Do it.
There we go.
Oh, that's a good one. There
Get
you
over
go.
there.
Nice. Yep.
There we
Yeah.
go. Beautiful.
Okay.
All right, we got that A rank. Get ready to high five, y'all.
Finish.
Togetherness.
Come on.
Until F you.
Clear.
A rank clear.
Ready?
Yeah. Oh,
We did
first
it,
time.
guys.
Yeah.
We did it.
Awesome. Well, that is Super Mario Party on the Switch, everyone.
I love it.
Which is great.
And that was Coin Boys Play.
What was I doing? Okay, cool.
Let us
There
know
we
what
go.
you guys want us to play in the
Yeah.
future.
Yeah, if you guys have any requests, please let us know.
We've got a
And,
pretty extensive library
Yeah.
at our
Yeah.
hands. So definitely let us know. Also, remember, this has been powered by Mobcrush. So if you guys
Mhm.
want to stream yourselves, definitely check out the Mobcrush app.
Mm-hmm.
It makes it really super easy and it's very fun. Follow us at Coin Boys Podcast on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, you name it.
And now that we know
Local
our
bakery.
schedule coming, yes, I know,
Yeah.
on your mom's EKG meter.
Everything.
Now that we know our schedule, keep an eye on the Coin Boys podcast on the Twitter, and I'm going to announce what you're gonna have to do next week to show up and to win a game code.
Yes.
So
Ooh.
there's.
And we're going to have a nice conversation with Kin next week. I just talked to Kin the other day. So for those of you who
Kin,
are...
which was the crypto kick.
For Kick. The crypto
Yes.
for Kick. So I just
Messaging
actually
app,
had an
yeah.
interview with him earlier today. You'll be hearing that next week. But tomorrow, Andy and I are going to be giving you tips for beginners who want to get into crypto. If you're trying to just start off, tomorrow is going to be the episode you want to listen
Fantastic
to
idea.
on the podcast. So definitely check out our iTunes, rate, subscribe, review, YouTube, everything. Just every possible thing. Spray paint on the
Smash
sidewalks,
all the buttons.
everything.
And thank you to everyone that showed up today.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Yeah.
It's been awesome on the
Yeah.
chat, and we want to continue this conversation on the chat. So tomorrow is going to be the audio podcast, and Thursday will be the edited version of this without the pews. So, thank you guys so much. See you. Peace.
Take care, guys.
Bye.
Later.